everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be so fun and exciting. We are going to do our first major, biggest summer harvest. So, compared to other channels and videos out there, this is definitely a tiny harvest, but for me and my first year gardening, this is going to be quite a lot and quite the adventure. So, without further ado, we're just going to get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing to get harvest is this pumpkin. This is going to be the first pumpkin. Oh, it's not ready. It's definitely not ready. Poor thing. Oh. Oh. Wow. Alright. Here is the first pumpkin. Unfortunately, he was not ready to be picked. But as you can see, there is a slit, like it's cracked open at the bottom here. So that is why... Oh, this thing is heavy. That is why I decided to go ahead and harvest it. Ugh. You can also see on the bottom half as well, the colour has started to change. That's just like an ugly pumpkin spot compared to the top half. And the stem's definitely not dried. So whether this is going to be good to eat or not, I don't know. We're going to crack into it later today and figure that out, because regardless, because if it's split, it will not be good for long storage. Oh, that's so exciting though. Let's keep going. Alright, so the next thing we're going to harvest is this zucchini just in there. As you can see, I got a couple that hasn't been pollinated, and that's okay, like it happens. But we're going to get this boy. Alright, it's starting to rain, which is so unfortunate. So here's the zucchini. This is definitely probably the smallest one we have harvest, but Nick's doing a massive freezer prep and he wants zucchini. So I did harvest one yesterday, which was the biggest one we had, and because he wanted to do all of the food prep today, rather than buying another zucchini from the store, I'm just going to pick this a day early and it's going to be still fine and delicious.
So now I'm starting picking up the carrots, and I was a little bit disappointed. I only picked a couple, and as you will see, they are very, very small, but it does definitely get better.
Alright, so it started to rain now. I'm just going to get these carrots harvested. I'm going to pull all of them up because as you can see, they are starting to die. I don't know what that is. They're definitely not ready to be harvested. There is a weed as well, so that's going to get pulled up. I'm just going to clear all of these carrots, and there's potato plants which are also dying, and that's another reason why I'm going to clear out all these carrots so then we can dig for potatoes.
So I'm just picking the rainbow carrots. I really like the look of the purple carrots, but unfortunately I think I had a total of 3 usable purple carrots. What I did do with these very smaller carrots as well, we just washed them up and just kept them for fresh eating and fresh snacking. They're a delicious, yummy, tasty, fresh, sweet treat.
Wow, look at that! So these are the rainbow carrots. So we got white carrots, yellow carrots, orange carrots, purple carrots. Unfortunately, not many purple carrots. Purple was what I was more excited for, but that's okay. This one's probably the biggest carrot of the bunch. They're definitely small. Like I said, they weren't ready to pull, like carrot size. But I mean, compared to my finger, that's pretty cool. And even some of these like this, would just get composted. Like that's really not worth it. But even some of these that are just like this, they'll be fine. You can just trim them up and they can go into Nick's meal prep. So he's going to be using all the carrots. This is all from the rainbow variety, I believe. I think the rest is now the all season carrots. So we'll have a look and see how they go. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Look at this carrot. That's like a full-blown proper carrot. If it focuses. Like, that's incredible. These are the ones I've been pulling out. These are definitely much bigger than the rainbow carrots. Not as long, but thicker. And then I got this. We got like a full-blown proper carrot.
Nice.
These are the ones I've been getting. And then we got one of these. So yeah, with the all-season carrots, I've only just started. And I don't know, I just ripped this up and I'm like, oh my god, that is incredible. That's so cool. I love it.
I am definitely very impressed with the outcome of today's harvest with the carrots that we did pull from the ground. Nick used some in his cooking, I've used some in cooking, and like I said, we kept some for fresh eating, and I'm definitely cannot wait to get more carrots in the ground and do this all over again.
Alright, so the next handful. Crazy. That's still small, like compared to my hand. They are still definitely small, not like that big stonker, but my goodness, they're like almost there. That was so close. I think this is the area where I did thin them out. To be completely honest, when I thinned them out, the ones I was pulling was about this, maybe a little bit smaller. Thinning them out works, but I think when I replant carrots, I'm just going to take my time and plant them and actually space them out rather than just chucking them all out and thinning them out. Because that big one, there was none right next door to it. And like in the same time frame, getting a carrot like that compared to this or the other lot, I don't know, it's going to be very tedious, but that's what I think I'm going to do. Alright, so the rain stopped. Essentially what I'm doing, alright, so the rain's now stopped, so maybe you guys a bit closer. Essentially what I'm doing is just grabbing it by the base, twirling it, and pulling up. And that just seems to work quite well. Oh, look at that one. That one's a bit bigger. I don't have much left to go. Alright, and bunch number 3. I missed a purple one. This one got snapped and I went digging for it. And I'm glad I did because it's quite long. It's quite thin, but it's quite long. Alright, so now spinach. As you can see, we got grass growing. We got the potato. This potato is doing wonderful. There's another potato there doing wonderful. Another potato that's just sprouted here. So when we're going to harvest these spinach, I'm just going to do what I regularly do. And just pick off the leaves, the individual leaves. And pop them in my bowl. This spinach is quite large. I probably should have got to this plant a bit earlier. It is crazy on how the different plants grow at different speeds. But yeah. But we're not going to be removing the whole plant because the spinach are still going good, going strong. I do have a feeling some of them are going to go to seed soon. Which, so they shouldn't really be growing like this in the summer, but it is for me and I'm loving it. And any mystery potatoes we have in this bed is going to stay in this bed. Because I don't know if you guys remember or recall, if you've seen my other videos, but we never planted potatoes in this bed. They've just all came from compost. So I don't know how many, I mean we got a handful of different potato plants in here, but I just don't know how many potatoes we're actually going to be growing, if any at all. But that's one thing we are going to investigate today. But like I said, this side where the spinach is, we're not going to touch. But the other side where the carrots were, those plants are starting to die. So we're going to dig around and see what we get. Alright, so I just thought I'll clear off some weeds in the bed and make up just the room just to dig potatoes, and I accidentally started. They are tiny. They are absolutely tiny, but they're so cute. I love them. So yeah, it was a small plant that's obviously dying. Like this is gone all crispy, mixed with a crispy weed. So I don't know. I didn't want to dig any potatoes until I got the camera. I was just doing the weeding off camera because who wants to see that? That's boring. But oh my gosh. I'm still going to use them. I'll definitely use these tiny things. We don't really eat potatoes, but I got cream that I need to use. So what I'm going to do is make potato bake. See, we do got this like teeny tiny one, but that's honestly like the size of my pinky nail. So that I won't, but they're so cool. I do have cream that needs to get used, so I'll probably, if I get enough, hopefully make some potato bakes for in the freezer for special occasions, or when we feel like having somewhat of a more of a romantic night in or something like that, since potato is just not a normal thing in our diets anymore. And also while the camera is up here, I just wanted to show you guys, I missed this carrot when I was harvesting the carrots, and as you can see it is completely dead. Like, this is crispy. Like, crispy, crunchy, completely dead. And this is the reason why I wanted to get all of the carrots up from the ground, because it is starting to rot under the ground because it's just died. So it's kind of hard to see with my spotted thing, but just see here like how the discolor is. This is a yellow carrot, by the way. This is part of the rainbow one. The carrot's fine up here, but yeah, from about here to the top it's all rotten. Like, you shouldn't have to fold it and twirl it like that with a fresh carrot. So that's, oh, it's raining again. Oh, so yeah, that is why I wanted to get all the carrots up from the ground, is because they're dying. I feel like we recently just had a 41-degree day. Everything was sad. The Chinese pink celery that was next to the carrots, completely dead. I still left them in the thing just to show you guys if this rain buggers off again. But yeah, so I don't know if it was the heat, that really hot day, because the days before that and after that wasn't that hot, or yeah, I don't really know, but it's sad. Now back to potato digging. Okay, so nothing there. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is just too cool. I am honestly so bummed about this rain. So this is the same size as the other two I showed you. Look at this one. Like, this is like a normal baby potato that you'll get from the supermarket. That is so cool. I'm loving this.
So I think after this day, officially my new favorite thing to do in the garden is digging for potatoes. I just love the treasure hunt of it. I really did not and still don't really know on how far low to dig under the surface. So I believe I did remove all of the potatoes, but if any more plants pop up, then obviously I had either just missed some near the surface or we just had some buried really, really deep. So that's just going to be a mystery and another adventure in itself if more do appear.
Alright, so another like good size, baby size potato, and then 3 more teeny tiny baby ones. Alright, so this is where I had that Chinese pink celery, and as you can see it is dead. So I'm going to pull this up now. Wow, it's got good roots on it though. Well, feels tough. Alright, let's check these plants. Okay, nothing. Woo! I love this. Potato. Boop. Wow. And the rain started again. Whoop, that one just snapped. Another tiny, tiny baby. Okay, I gotta move my camera. It's raining. Alright, look at that harvest. Oh my goodness, I'm stoked. So, I was just trying to beat Nick, but Nick won. We did have the other zucchini like I mentioned. I was hoping just to bring it out to show it, but he's chopped it all up now, but that's okay. This is what we harvested today. That zucchini was a little cheap. That was from yesterday. So yeah, I went ahead and done all potatoes because the rain kept going on and off. And the sun was keep coming in and out, so the lighting and stuff was frustrating me. But all of them are generally, like, they're all good, they're all firm, no soft potatoes. This one looks like a little duck. This is like the only odd shaped potato. And this was right underneath that paver. It was right underneath that paver that we made together. So the skin got a little peeled, but that's okay. But I'm so stoked with everything here. Actually, before we finish up this video, we're going to cut into this pumpkin together and see if it is any good. But before we do that, I'm just going to go and get some of this stuff prepared. Alright, moment of truth, if this bad boy pumpkin is good to eat or if it's not. So, I think I'm just going to cut it down where the slit already is. This one fly. Oh, it's been bugging me for so long now. Right. It feels soft. Oh god, it is tough. Okay. It first felt soft, now it's tough. Oh no, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I'm struggling. I mean, it looks like a pumpkin in the inside, for like for the thing. I hate the sound of like the dirt underneath. Wow, it looks like a pumpkin.
Nice.
Yay! That looks good to eat. Oh, that smells really good. Yay!
I thought you could have harvested them.
Okay, I should have maybe wiped the dirt off first because now there's some dirt in there, but that is fine. That is incredible. Oh, I'm so happy with that. It smells absolutely incredible. I am so happy. Oh my gosh, and I think we got 9 pumpkins growing as well, currently on the vine. Wow. Now, am I going to be greedy and keep the first one to myself, or should I split it? Oh, so where the split was, I think because it literally happened yesterday, it's fine. Like, it's not even dried out or anything. Do I share it with my parents? Do I just keep it? I do have a couple of recipes in mind, but you know what? They can get the next one. I'm gonna keep this. Sorry Mum, sorry Dad. I know Mum was excited. Wow. I can't get over it. I'm so happy. So I thought I'd just come along and show you what this bed currently looks like. So we got, I don't know why I didn't get the grassy bits from in here. I do have to go back around and do that. But then we got the spinach. I gotta pick up the stuff I have ripped out. Still got like this big potato and that little potato because they look perfectly fine. This is the onions. That's some baby carrots that I planted not that long ago, and I kind of forgot about them. I had the line all the way up to probably about here, and I just got too busy looking for carrots. I mean looking for the potatoes, and then I realized, and I'm like, oh sugar, I just ripped them up. But because those plants are healthy, I'm going to keep them. And like there's another potato there and another one there, so there is still some mystery potatoes to be seen. But when I did come back over here, I don't know how I missed this, but right on the surface, another one. I don't know how I missed that. So yeah, and I just done this all by my hands too. This is like pretty loose. I just don't really know how far to dig down, but we got another potato. So yeah, I do got some gardening mess there and there that I need to put it in there, but otherwise this is how the bed's looking. So what we're going to do is probably going to leave this bed to rest for a week or two. I want to get some compost, top it up with some more soil, and then just plant some seeds or plants. We'll see what happens. We still got this big old beautiful pumpkin over there as well that we trimmed around. It seems to be doing fine. And we got one in here as well, which is pretty much the same size as that one I just showed you, slash the one that we just harvested. This one, between 3 in there, is the next biggest. So we're gonna get 3 pumpkins pretty much at the same time soon, hopefully. But this vine is going up to the but I love it. Also in this pot we did have ginger sprouted, and then we had that 41-degree day and that kind of just died straight away. We got capsicums growing, so we got 3 on this one, 1 on that one, but they're just too small to harvest, but they're getting there. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for tomorrow for me, in a couple of days for you guys. We're going to be prepping the pumpkin. I want to make some pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin breakfast pancakes and pumpkin breakfast oatmeal cookies. So meal prep a couple pumpkin breakfast recipes to try and to have in the freezer. The carrots, I've got carrot bread, carrot cake. I was going to say, I have no idea with the carrots, but I think I just figured that out. And the potatoes, I don't know, it's not really that much for a potato bake, but I still got cream to use. I don't know. We'll figure something out with the potatoes as well. But regardless, for me, I'll be getting all that done tomorrow and be bringing you guys along with the journey as well. And then hopefully, like I said, soon we're going to have some more pumpkins, and then we're going to have a massive pumpkin day. I don't even know. Let me know your favourite pumpkin recipes, because I need to think about that and get myself prepared. But thank you so much for joining me in my very first harvest, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!